Charlie, it's Coach Gurney from Rising Star Baseball Camp. This is video footage of you catching and throwing to second base on Tuesday, July 16th, 2013. And there's a lot of positives here. However, I want to just go over a couple areas of improvement, perhaps. The first thing I notice as we watch this is your first move as the pitch approaches is up. So you stand up. Now, in this case, the pitch, as you'll see in a moment, is down here by your right ankle. So the last thing you should be doing is standing up, but for some reason that's your first move. Okay, and as you'll see, you have to go down and get it. So your first move should not be to stand up, but ideally we stay low and come out of the chute from a low posture, not from an upright posture. You then do a really good job of getting your shoulders square to your target. And I'm going to stop the video here so we can just see your shoulders are pointed directly at second base, in particular your left shoulder is pointed right at your target. So that's what we want to do. You do a nice job of staying compact with your hands here, and as we watch your throwing arc, it's a little longer than ideal. Ideally, a catcher, and you'll learn this as you begin to focus on just catching, and maybe you're not playing as many other secondary positions, but ideally the arc will be somewhere in this area here. So your arc's going to be closer to that right ear rather than all the way back as you would as a pitcher or as an outfielder or even as a third baseman. Now your glove, you've done a pretty good job here of tucking the glove, as we'll see in a moment, but I would also shorten up how long your glove gets out to the target. So right here, your glove is pretty far extended, as is your throwing arm away. I would try and get a little more compact and keep both hands closer to your chin rather than getting so long. And this will make your pop time to second base much faster. And as we continue, we see you do a really nice job of releasing the ball and staying balanced and very short in your mechanics and your throw to second base. So on the whole, Charlie, I'm very impressed. Just to review a few things I would remind you of. One, don't stand upright as the pitch approaches when you're throwing to second base. You want to stay actually low. And here we go here. You actually stand up, and then you got to go down to get it because it's a low pitch. Next, let's try and get a little shorter with our arc, because our throwing arc here is very far from our body, Charlie. Okay? So ideally, rather than being all the way out there, we're going to be closer to that right ear. And that also goes for the glove side. You don't want to get too long with the glove side either. But I do like how you really turn perpendicular in a very quick, compact fashion and release what is a good throw to second base. I also think you have some other fine attributes for a catcher. As an intelligent, vocal player who knows the game, you're very athletic, and I think you have a fine candidacy to be an outstanding young catcher moving up through the ranks. So keep up the good work.